What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are here tonight with the mostly the brand new Hoi Truongs that we got in specifically for the Golden Hive Gallery. Of course, I have to go through the spiel. 100% of any GHG Golden Hive Gallery sale goes directly to the artist. You can search GHG in the Buy It Now tab, and you can see quite a bit of the artwork that we already have. We do have a few of them that were older. Tim Agar, we got some Viper Pilot in the auction tab. We're going to run tonight. We will start off by going over these newer ones that came in. I know we have quite a few pre-bids already in. What's up, Mr. Medina? How you doing, Pokey? What's up, SW? Yeah, Medina 11 there. That is Mr. Eric Medina in the chat. Everybody knows the Medina. Appreciate you coming in, bud. All right, so these are the ones that we got in. These are all Bees Honeypot Imagine Edition APs. It is a mixture of volume 1, 2, and 3. So we got the Black Widow. We got Matilda. This is from Leon. What up, Blue? The Legend. A little bit of magic action. These are all one-of-one sketches from Hoi Truong right here. We got Shin Hati. Garza Flip. I think Garza has 3 pre-bids on her already. Isn't that amazing? Little Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And the Vader. Look at the Vader. So these are our standard size from Hoi. And of course, we got the triple Ahsoka Pano right there. Look at that bad boy. Good lows. It is a full-on Pano, scored and designed by me, and then given over to the master Hoi Truong. We got the Spicy Daenerys with her 3 dragons. Also, Bees Honeypot Pano. And then Stranger Things. Look at Vecna. This is the one Hoi Truong forgot to sign it. Look at this beautiful piece of artwork. Good God. A few of the other ones we have in the auction tab tonight. We got some Tim Agar. These are all Tim's PSCs. Oh, look at that. The Stranger. It's also a Bees Honeypot AP. Let's see. That's how I keep up with everything. That's our favorite Viper pilot, Tyler Newcomb. Lindsey Grayling. We got a Chelsea Fonseca. That's a booklet. I'll have to take it out. Got a couple more Hoi Truong sitting in there. Star Trek. CZX Crisis on Infinite Earths official artist proof. Hoi Truong. We got a Mink de la Cruz, Hellboy. Tell me that thing isn't gorgeous. Another Hoi Truong. We got a secondary Black Widow in there on the Avengers AP. Ooh, everybody loves some more Ahsoka. This is Sean Art, as you'll see him. Sir Edmund Duke. This one is 4 one-of-one sketches. This starts out at $30. All 4 of those sketches. All by Sir Edmund Duke. And then the Chelsea Fonseca booklet. Rejoice, the king has arrived. Whew. The details Chelsea's able to get into these little cards. It's just impressive. Just impressive. All right, we'll start running some of these. We'll get them rolling. How's everybody been doing this week? I've kind of been hidden out for the most part. for just about the entire weekend. All right, I'm going to run straight down the list of how they're set up in there. So, starting out, missing the honey. I'm with you, bud. I am absolutely with you. So, to start out, we're going to throw up the Sir Edmund Duke 4 cards. So, this is all 4 cards. Game of Thrones. They are all blank back PSCs that he used for practice. He nailed that one. King Joffrey's demise. I love it. And the Arya. Can't hate on that. You just can't do it. There's a bunch of endings in this little stack up here. Bangers. My wife comes in here and says hello to Elite instead of me. I see how it is. All right, we got the Ahsoka next up on the list. Sean McGovern. She is gorgeous. This is a personal sketch card of Sean's. Ain't that the truth, Sith? We just ain't in it. We just ain't part of it. Oh no, you got a hello. She still hasn't said hey to me though. Literally downstairs and just ignoring me. I see how it is, babe. I totally get it. Totally get it. All right, we got the Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff, coming in from Hoi Truong here. There she is. There she is. The level of art on this thing. Let's see if I can. You still could have said hey when you came in. It is. I mean, it is full on likeness, TJ. Such a bad ass. I wouldn't mess with her. That's the damn truth. I did, just not to you. Thanks, babe. I'm with you, Zooey. Yeah, quite a few of Hoy's. When you get some of his artwork in, he actually sent me. So when he was setting up his Daenerys, he sent me the mock-up of what he was trying to do and his plans. So he'll use like quite a few of the artists will use Photoshop, take images like super blurry images or whatever, and post it up in the Photoshop, and that's kind of how that what they go off of. And he sent me that mock-up, and I 100% thought it was a sketch, and I was like, dude, that thing looks amazing. It does. It doesn't look as good as what he actually drew and painted, though. It makes no sense. I can't comprehend how good he is. And pretty much just with as it is with every single sketch we have, the camera does not do them justice. They are absolutely beautiful in person. I mean, my camera is just complete trash trying to catch what's going on with this thing. It's beautiful. So that's another Hoi Truong we got. That's next up on the list. I mean, one of one masterpieces all day long. This is on one of his older ones, the Avengers set, complete collection. Is beautiful. What up, Just Alex? I think everybody's just mostly waiting for me to get to the Vader. Absolutely, CD. That's a Tim Agar right there. I don't know if he ever did Lord of the Rings, honestly. Yeah, that's the Predator right there. Yeah, I think Shin might be a little bit further down the list, but I'm just going straight down the list of how they're actually in the auction tab. Hey, sweetie. Hi, dude. He is something special. I tell you that. All right, we got Buffy the Vampire Slayer up next. I don't think I saw her show up yet. Little SMG action from Hoi Truong. Some men on that, so I don't have to hold it the whole time. They are hanging out back there, waiting for their new owners to come in and grab some of that horror sketch.
Did you know my birthday's on Friday the 13th this year?
Uh-huh.
Mom thinks it's so cool.
Super cool. So we got the Danny coming up next for the Pano. This is our first one that had the pre-bid. It's a saucy one. Look at all them dragons. Look at them dragons. That's Daenerys Targaryen. Laws have mercy. Aaron taking down the Danny. Make sure I got a thick enough top loader for that lady. There's Timmy. That's the Tim Agar right there, guys. Tim. You walked in on the saucy Game of Thrones sketch. Saucy. Yeah, we were just showing off your Predator sketch. I did have a question, Tim. I got it actually last night. That is correct. But so that Predator sketch that you sent in, this one right here specifically, do you know what movie you got that reference from? To the Aaron. Queen. From the first one? That's what I had immediately assumed, but I didn't want to say that because I wasn't sure. All right, we got the Mank de la Cruz. That's over in this stack. Hellboy. Spicy Hellboy. This is a thick one, too, so this one is like that Masterwork stock. This is one of the Filipino artists down there. Those guys are, and ladies. Chelsea Fonseca is also Filipino down there, but they are absolutely amazing. Me and Eric Medina were actually just talking about that last night. And I mean, there are so many fantastic artists over in the Philippines, and they all just have absolutely amazing talent. We've gotten so many sketches in from them. And not only do they have super amazing talent, but they have a super amazing like artist community over there. Like if you contact one or they contact you, you get that first set done, and they're like, "Hey, wanted to let you know I got like 15 other ones. I got 15 other artists that would love to be in the set. Like, let me know how many we can get in." And next thing you know, you have like 50 different ones messaging you, and they're like, "Oh, here's some of my artwork," and it's like, "Oh my god, it's beautiful." All right, we are down to Darth Vader from Hoi Truong. Good God. You can feel the hate coming out of this sketch. I mean, 100% feel it. Let's get that glare off of it. The shine is really there on the sketch. Unnecessarily good, Hoi. Unnecessarily good. Hoi Truong does pop in every once in a while, but it's definitely late over there in the UK. Little Vader Anakin side. So much beauty. Not even big bobas. I missed that conversation there. The old limit pusher, Tim. Yeah, that equals out. I would say that explains Tim pretty good. There's his other stack. Speaking of Tim, we actually have a Tim Agar sketch right here next on the list. And it is another Vader. Vader on the Death Star. Look at that. The Bridge of Life. Man, look how clean those lines are. Good lows. Unnecessary, Tim. There's no reason for you to be that good. That's in there crooked. Unnecessary. I accept your apology. I don't forgive you, but I accept your apology. Next up, we got the Garza Whip. Why are you still awake right now, Tim? You should be in bed sleeping. You are old. I'm sure Lindsay's already asleep. Or she's currently sitting in the background talking shit. You missed nothing, AA Ron. You did get your Daenerys sketch though. We ran that one. Oh snap! The big old snap. Now we have. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh no, you're having a party? Are you having your birthday party right now, AA Ron? Did you buy yourself a birthday present? Little Miss Garza Flip, pretty much in the flesh. I mean, you're not going to get a photo more realistic than that. I imagine her sitting straight up and down, passed out, also, just drooling everywhere, right? Totally forgot what she was doing. Got Ski Alex. Sky Alex, as my brain likes to call it. Not giving in on that Garza. I knew Garza was going to be chased. Flash Dance? I have never heard of Flash Dance. Is it a musical? And are they dancing? Because both of those are pretty much deal breakers. Solid pickup, Ski. Another Hoi Truong. Official artist proof. Cryptozoic. Crisis on Infinite Earths. Little green arrow action. That arrow is green. How far along are you with that, Blue? I haven't seen any updates on it in quite a while. I figured you'd be about done with it by now. It is nice to know that you're taking your time with it, though. You know, kids these days, they don't have much patience. So it's hard to get them to really get that ADHD to just zone in on something for a good amount of time. I think that's Elite Breaks' problem with doing art is that he's just so young that he just decided that he wasn't going to suck for long. So he spent like 3 months and just got super freaking good unnecessarily fast. All right, next up we got Han Solo by Tim Agar. The details. Once again, absolutely unnecessary, sir. There's no reason. No reason. Kayla Detmer up next to Sis. Yeah, shoot it over. The bottom space, you should just leave it as like a super big sketchograph. Just leave like a huge open space so somebody could, you or somebody else, whoever buys it from you, can go out and get it signed by a massive amount of the characters. That'd be pretty sweet. That would be something to get framed up for sure. I know. I'm a pretty solid idea guy. I can't do the art, but I can think about it. About all I got going for me. Very good about thinking about things. We got Lindsay Grayling currently passed out on the couch, trying to, or acting like she's watching. Oh, this one's taped up, so I can't pull it out. Hoi Truong, Kayla Detmer, Star Trek Discovery, official artist return. Got any Star Trek fans in there? Oh, snap. Look at that thing. Can you believe that that is a one-of-one sketch? Just look at it. I swear every time I look at it, I think it's Queen Marjorie. Completely different actress. But they do look pretty damn similar. On the court of dissing. What up, Misty Mountain Man? How you doing, buddy? And for our favorite drooling artist, little TMNT, Leonardo, in the cartoon anime style. She's my spirit animal. You're your own spirit animal if that's the case, babe. As many times as I walk downstairs from streaming for a couple hours and find you passed out watching TV, collecting flies. Old people, am I right? I'm telling you, she is quick to go to sleep. Quick to go to sleep while she's watching whatever TV show she is acting like she's super into. We got the Luke McSkywalker, Tim Agar. Shin Hati is very far down this list. I honestly thought she was a little bit higher, but I guess the way the alphabet works, it makes total sense. We did have a second Luke Skywalker, but I purchased that one from Tim. after it didn't sell on the first auction and sent it to my ma. That was her Mother's Day present. You sleep way less than I do. I don't know how you do it. I have to have like at least 6 to 7 hours every single night. I got to. If I don't get that many hours of sleep, I will not be going to work the next day. I certainly won't be happy if I do make it to work the next day. It's just impossible. I will call out right now. Say, you know what? I got like 200 hours of sick leave. I can burn some. All right. We got Magic from the Hoi Truong. Once again, those eyes. Focus for me. There you go. What can you really say about that? I mean, what up, Ski Alex? What words can you really say about how good that sketch is? There's just not too many words you could actually bring out. You got your Garza Flip, Ski. It's got your name on it. Piercing. Solid. Look at my wife using fancy good words. Fantastic. I liked it. We have not ran the Ahsoka yet. We're getting ready for the Natalie Portman Matilda is up next, and then Shin Hati. Laws have mercy. Look at her. From the Assassin Leon. I think that's only the second time I've actually had a sketch of her. The first one was one of the honeypots. We actually had a Natalie Portman, and it was by Angelina Benedetti. It's never too late, Timmy. Never too late. Once I said I would never go back to purchasing cards and collecting them, like in my early 20s and late teens. Boy, was I freaking wrong. Oh my God. Misty Mountain Man taking it down. Thank you, sir. I only assume sir because it says man in the name. I feel like we've had this conversation before. All right, we got the Shin up next. Here comes the Shin. We got to stare at this one for a second. She has been one of the most chased after characters. I would say she's probably second chased after Ahsoka. And it's beautiful. Look at that hair. Hoi Truong always does eyes so well. That's what always gets me. I think that's always 99% of the time. That is my favorite part of his sketch. Going to the galaxy. Congrats. It took us a while to get to it, but we got to it. Checks out. Yes, I can run it again here in a second, though. I ran both of the Vaders already. We have the Tim Agar, and then we have the Hoi Truong also. Let's see. All right, next up, we got the big old quad. I guess I don't need to move it. It's there and it's huge. Tell me that thing isn't massive. Can I get it to where there is no gigantic? There we go. I got there. I figured it out. Let's keep doing it. We will have another Shin coming in from Tim. Once we're done running everything, I'll actually show it off. I have a picture of it hidden out on my phone, along with a 5x7 Vader that he's going to have coming in. Oh my god. That Vader is disgusting. Tim has got a very, very solid way of doing some shine and lighting, I guess you could say. All right, we got Chelsea Fonseca for the booklet. Little Fate. The beautiful Pano. I gotta drag the Vader back out. We should be down to the Ahsoka. We got the Stranger and then the Ahsoka. Now get those Vaders out and ready to runs. My colored top loaders I get from BCW. They have a whole bunch of different colors. I get red, white, blue, green. Buy them in bulk. I like them colored ones. Well, that didn't sound right. But yeah, they're all BCW. I like doing that whole color match thing. All right, next up is Tyler Newcomb, our favorite Viper pilot with the Stranger. Strange, and he's an Erg. That was okay. I wish they would come out with the colored top loaders for a little bit thicker because they only have like that standard. What is it, 32 point or 28 point or 18? I don't know the exact number I always get. 35? 35 seems kind of thin though, doesn't it? I feel like they're thicker than that. All right, now we got the Ahsoka, the triple Ahsoka. It's all of them. Once again, there's them daggone eyes. Lowe's have mercy. Yeah, I told it, it's BCW. That's the name of the company that I order them off of. I think it's just bcw.com. There she is. Ahsoka! Mm-hmm. Ooh, Top My Ham definitely put that pre-bit in there. Ski Alex wasn't letting it go. They're going to fight! You gonna go somewhere? Is it up here? Because I'd be cool with that. It's not, I mean, you're not gonna get Much prettier. Ronski's in. Ronski came out of nowhere. He's not giving it up either. 101 Hoi Truong. Bees Honeypot AP. Eyes, man. Those freaking eyes. How do you make a cartoon have lifelike eyes? I don't get it. And then the live action has even more alive eyes. I ain't good with English, but it's impressive. Old Tot. Oh, she found me. Tot taking it. Everybody bowed out. Congratulations, Tot. Way to fight. You have got an absolutely beautiful 101 Hoi Truong to hang on the mantle, put in your car, take everywhere with you. Do whatever you want with it. Let me get her in a top loader. What's up, bro?
Where's the lightsabers?
Over here. Lightsaber. I gotta show one of those off tonight. The lightsaber. Alright, the Vader. I got new lightsabers, as you can tell. Here you go, toys. I don't know if you were looking for the Tim or the Hoi. Alright, here. Let's turn this one off right now because I don't have the volume adjusted. You can use one of the other ones that's quieter. Sound good? I think this one's quieter. I don't know what color it's set on right now. Most definitely will do, Tot. I'll be 100% sending him love on Monday when I send him his payment for everything. Yeah. How come, Elite? Because somebody has been just not accomplishing anything and sending me stuff. You just ain't been doing it.
I really don't like that.
You don't like the strawberry? Oh. The Vader. Yeah. There were a lot less people in the stream when we first ran quite a few of these. Ski Alex taking it down. Oh, you already have a bag. Vader and Garza Flip hanging out back to back. They got each other's back. And then we had the other Vader, the Tim Agar. Look at that. On the bridge of the Death Star. And I think I only have one more Anakin in the... I think it's in the Buy It Now.
Can I have that gold one?
You can play with it. Super Star Destroyer. I was close.
I meant like that.
Huh?
I meant like play with
Yeah, you can play with it.
Because this one is got loud. It just got loud.
It just got loud. It just getted loud. Been drinking.
I like it muted.
Yeah, I'm a fan of it when they're a bit quieter also, honestly. Those things get super loud. Alright, what do we got here in the stack? We'll run through. We'll run another Timmy. Timmy! Good God. The realism is just absolutely on point right there. Absolutely on point. All right, careful. I see. She's already got one, babe. That's what I gave her for her Mother's Day present. Was the other Luke Skywalker by Tim. She didn't have any Tims, so I had to jump on one. Oh. Very well then. It is still Luke. I don't have Luke Skywalker money though to get her a second one. I'm getting lightsabered up back here. Whoa.
I didn't do it.
You're the only one back there.
Yeah. It's a ghost.
The only one.
Now let me do my rat dance.
The what?
My rat dance.
You are such an odd child. Got the big Stranger Things quad. That's an interesting dance, if that's what we're calling it.
It's a rat dance.
A rap dance. Didn't look like it. Looked more like a tap dance.
No. Rat tap.
Absolutely, Alex. I got a pretty good one already on the phone. I shoots it over at you.
Yeah. Dad, you're supposed to be dead now.
I probably am.
Sweet.
Oh, did you see the ray we had? What was that? The weekend before last, Tim? All right, there's the Vader. Let me find the easiest way to send this over. I think if I just come in here and click on your name, Alex. I actually have a ray up there in my case by Tim. It was one of his first ones he did. It's beautiful. Please more. Just heard my name. We had the last batch we got. Was that last weekend, Tim? That I got from you? I think it was. I'll show the ray off that we had. It was beautiful. Alright, there's the Vader. Let me scroll down here. So many pictures. There it is. Yeah, Tot. I'll show you the one that I have in my collection. You'll just say the same thing, though. It's up here in my case. Thank you, ma'am.
No.
Look at that. Back before he even had his PSCs. I'm fancy, I tell you what. Super fancy. Here, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why? No. Because you're about to knock everything over. Lord have mercy, child. Look, you have got to pay attention when you're walking, sweetie. If you can't fit, you don't go.
But I can't.
Well, you couldn't. You almost knocked over the whole table. The whole thing.
That was me.
It ain't my fault that you almost knocked over my table. What? Why do you have that on your thumb? Is that a rubber band? God, you're weird, man. You are weird. 100% your mother's child.
I want to take this one.
Oh, okay. You want that one or the silver?
This one.
All right. big old head. What up, wise guy? She legitimately almost knocked over an entire table. It was impressive. Kids, man. Kids. Whose idea was it to have 3 of them? Don't listen to the wife. Spicy. Who would have guessed that, wise guy? Good lord. Ain't that something? Back in those late nights where it was just me and you on pretty much every weeknight or every weekend night at like 3 and 4 a.m. I don't know where Julie is. She had to go on a hike today. So she's probably. Oh, is she still on the hike? I think she's back from that already. Millie Bobby Brown auto? That's pretty sick, Tyler. I don't have a Millie Bobby Brown auto. I think I have. Nope. I think I sold my other autos. The only one I have right now is Argyle. He's hanging out somewhere. Other than trying to knock over tables, everybody's doing pretty good, wise guy. Same old excitemento. How about you and yours? Oh, yeah, I totally can, Blue. Most indubitably can. I just gotta find it. Find it on my phone so that I could show it off here. Oh, man. Maybe I don't want to show anybody this because it's so gorgeous. Look at that massive amount of piece of art. Good God. Can zoom in more. There we go. I love Chirrut. Got a little K2 action in there. I love the background you're doing with it. That looks really freaking good, man. You disgust me. Ooh, going to be getting that grandfather going on. The Shin. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you reminded me because I will immediately forget what I'm planning on doing. Let me get to the right message string here. What the heck is your name at, Tim? There you be. We got some Arcane artwork coming in, too. Here it is. So that should be the next Shin from Tim, if I'm not mistaken. And the Vader I was talking about, that's a 5x7 Darth Vader. Good God. The Scorch is pretty sweet, ain't it? Definitely a solid one. Hey, there's the Madre. Julie and Mom showing up back to back. They're in cahoots. People still say that? I'm not sure if they do. I think I heard it on a movie once. Yeah, that's the Scorch. Where is he at in here? We still have a good stack of artwork throughout. A few Lindsays. It wasn't in that stack. Oh, it's right the heck there. Oh my God, I'm blind. Blind! There's so many, Victim. So many. Pick some up. Grab what you want. It was back there the whole time. Scorch is sick. Yeah, there's a lot of official APs, a lot of PSCs. That Blade Runner is fantastic, isn't it, Victim? Absolutely gorgeous. Oh no, I dropped it. Come out of there. There we go. Let me find it here. Just think, anything you purchase today, Hoy gets paid for on Monday. Actually, it might be Tuesday because I forgot Monday was a holiday. Look at them eyeballs. That's official. Official. The eyes, I'm telling you. He's got them figured out. There's got to be some type of geometric science field that he does to get the eyes amazing. Yeah, I just strung a whole bunch of words together and hope it made a sentence. I think it worked. I'm happy with the way it turned out. There goes that Blade Runner. Victim has taken it down. Another one in the pot for Hoy. Much appreciated. You just got to push through those. You just got to push through it when you start trying to talk. Just push through and try to make it. Yeah. So those are the actual, like, most of the ones in this stack right here are the original Golden Hive galleries that he sent over. We sold a massive amount. He sent, it was like 40 cards, all of his artwork in the beginning, and he told me to drop all the prices down on everything else. He said he was just hoping that he would, they would all find a new home. I said, all right, you're the boss. Yeah, there's a massive amount in there still. And every one of them's at a really good price. So there's quite a few in there for $50. There's a few in there for 75 if I'm not mistaken. I think those are the Star Trek APs. All the cool peeps. All them cool peoples. Yeah, so the Michael Burnhams are sitting at 75. That's about it. I might have to try that one day, wise guy. Quite often I start out really well and then it just ends. I would like to say my brain works faster than my mouth, but honestly, I don't think either one of them works 90% of the time. I just let it happen. Whatever comes out, comes out. Sorry ahead of time. This is the life. Especially when you get into like those 3, 4 a.m.s. Oh my God. Well, thank you, babe. The sweetness. No, I am so great. We're sticking with that. Sticking with it. Natasha Romanoff. It's too late. She's already said it. I am so great. Everybody knows. She doubled down. She ain't taking it back. 24 hours? I would not make it. There's no way I would ever make it. So normally, like on a Thursday night, when I start getting to like that 1 a.m. now, because I wake up at 3 a.m. every morning to go to work, I get to that 1 a.m. on a Thursday night, and I'm just like, oh my God, I have made so many mistakes. This is the end of the life right here. I get in that bed and I go into a full coma. It's almost the end of everything. And I'm 100% sure that I can't do it while I'm drinking. Me and Julie figured that out last weekend. Oh, I'm off on Fridays, so I have 3-day weekends. I do 10-hour shifts Monday through Thursday. It was fun, Julie. Oh, I can't handle my drink either. I drink once, maybe twice a year. Yeah, the 410s, that's the way to do it, Misty. It is a beautiful, beautiful schedule. And so I think this is the third year we've been on that schedule. This is my first year as of January where I have not worked a single stitch of overtime. Like none. Last year, it was every Friday and Saturday for the most part. It is the most beautiful schedule in the world, without question. I've heard talk that they're throwing it out that the government might be going back to 5-day work weeks. I certainly hope not. What up, Ya Carter? How you doing, bud? Yeah, the wife has a retarded schedule where she kind of just jumps around and goes in whatever they tell her to go in, day or night. What sketches you looking for? So I'll show you the ones. These are the ones that we have in the auction tab. We've ran all of them so far. These are the ones left over. Everything else is in the bin. You know, if you just search GHG, these two are also in the auction tab. Just search GHG in the buy it now, and everything should pop up. Oh yeah, the Lilo and Stitch. My daughter was asking to go to the theater and watch that this week, and I said, "Sweetheart, we are not going to the theater." I said, "Here's what we could do: we could rent Minecraft and watch that because it's at home. I can make that work a little bit better." And she said, "Oh yeah, that sounds like a great idea." And then I told her today when she asked again, I said, "Well, we can rent Minecraft right now," and she said, "No, I'm good." You little jerk. I am very grumpy. I'm the grumpiest of them all. I do not do well socially. I try to stay, especially with the kids. Like that's where I run into the biggest problem is when I go out somewhere with my kids. I actually did take all three of them to Walmart today, and then we went to Wendy's and ate lunch together. I think that was like the first time that all three of my daughters all went somewhere with me. And honestly, it's probably been 3 or 4 years where you get all three of them together. That sounds terrible, Misty. Yeah, we all went inside. We actually ate outside at Wendy's and got attacked by flies the entire time. Yeah, we're set up for another couple years, wise guy. It was a miracle. I was thoroughly surprised that the oldest never wants to go. She always wants to just stay home and stay in her room and be a weirdo. But I asked her today. I was like, "Well, you wanna go to Walmart with us? We're gonna be leaving here in a little." She said, "Yeah, I'll get dressed." I was like, "Wait, what? Did I hear that incorrectly or something?" What up, keeper? Turns out I did not hear it incorrectly. And then she went and got in the car too, and I was like, this ain't no way this is happening. How you doing tonight, buddy? What up, Kex? Did I see that right? You're doing well. She likes to think of herself as antisocial, but she's a little social butterfly running around everywhere. I am not at all. Oh, okay. Oh, I would at least like the opportunity to say no, though, wise guy. I love people inviting me to stuff just so I can say, nah, I'm not doing that. Jack Black. He definitely does not have the greatest voice. People love it, though. That just goes to show. You know who else is really big? Well, was a really big singer that everybody loves him, but he has a terrible singing voice. Bob Marley. Really listen to a Bob Marley song and just hear his voice. It is not great. It is not like the best sounding voice in the world. And I can say that because I am a huge Bob Marley fan. I listen to a lot of Marley, but he does not have the best voice. It goes well with the music. Weird Al. Weird Al has a pretty solid voice. I think he actively tries to make it sound stupid. I started typing this and it was in all caps, and I was just too lazy to go back and retype it not in all caps. So I'm just gonna yell at everybody in the announcements. Enjoy. Kind of, running stuff. The rest of your family can come, but you're staying home. That's acceptable. I will be okay with that too. Then next, you're next. How about that? You next it. Let's run the Ahsoka. I got her in here. Oh man, pulled it right out. I'm amazing. Can I get that to straighten up some? Look at that. This is a gigantic sticker that I made. You should have. I'll absolutely send the wife and kids, and I'll sit home and well, I won't take a nap, but I'll think about it. Oh yeah, Misty. We are committed. I have the order in. I have the entire batch sitting downstairs. I'm planning on sending out volume 4 email this weekend, probably tomorrow. And starting to put some packages together to ship out to artists. I got all the booklets scored, and I have all the quads scored and cut for the next set. I'm not a fan of Johnny Cash. Vader on the Bridge, faux show, keeper. Faux show. If you like seeing super awesome stuff, I don't mind showing it to you. Oh, Angelina Benedetti is the reason that I got the wooden cards, Misty. She, ever since volume 1 of the Honeypots, that was one of her only requests was, can we get wooden sketch cards? And I said, I have no idea how to outsource them. And luckily, me and Mr. Funbeard, we kind of linked up and started talking about the Honey Jar set, which is coming out soon. At the end of next month, actually. And that is where I found out where I could actually get my wooden sketch cards. Yeah, it's a spicy one. It is a real spicy one. One of those Vaders that I am surprised it is still hanging out in the stream at this price. And now I'm no longer surprised since it is gone. Make it make sense. And Keeper made it make sense. Look at him go. He's our sense maker around here. That's why he's the real Keeper. I even have it typed in as Star Destroyer, and I still call it the Death Star bridge every single time. The Keeper of the Destroyers. What we need to do is get a Rancor, a solid Rancor sketch for Keeper in the GHG. All right, wise guy. Have a good one, bud. Dun, dun, dun. Well, while we're at it, we might as well run Luke Skywalker again. As soon as I find it in this stack, there he is. There he is. Luke McLukerson here. Mewtwo. Is that a new type of Pokemon, Tim? My lightsaber turned off. It's the end of the world. What up, Cassio? How you doing, old Rod? Somebody. Oh, what's up, Endor? Could be a Star. Yeah, I mean anything can be a Star Wars name at this time. Pre-bid in. Uh-oh. Oh yeah. The Viper pilot. Look at that thing. Just look at it. Matrix found his sketch for the night. I know they were staring down that Garza flip pretty hard, but it went a little high on the price. It's gorgeous. They were trying for that Ray last week from Tim and got outbid on that one too. I'm starting to think people are just waiting for Matrix and SW to bid so that they can outbid them at this point. Two, 7, turtle tree. Ooh, I almost cut my thumb off. Almost lost it. I had that thing just hanging around. Worse than a child. I about dropped it again on myself. Yes, let's, Matrix, let's. We'll change on some subjects here to some Natasha Romanoff on an old school Avengers. I thought it was higher on the sketch stack. Old Rod taking down. You know, I mean, it's not his first Ray, and it's not his last, but that's my Tim Agar Ray. Look at that. It was so early on, he wasn't even numbering them yet. Let me zoom out here for you. I gotta find the right box. There we are. I love Lord of the Rings. Who's your favorite character from Lord of the Rings, Old Rod? All of them? Well, that makes this a little bit easier. I'm going to hook you up with a Masterpieces card to go along with these. Let's see what I got in here. Oh, look, here we go. That's a solid one. So, Challengers of the Ring. Yeah, this is the old Masterpieces too. Focus. So, look at that. I got all of them. Absolutely nailed it. So I'll toss that in with your package. You just let me know where you want to go. Oh, do it, Tim. Do it. I love Lord of the Rings. They do have some pretty cool cards. You can hit some really nice foils in this set. There's some really good character portraits in this one. The Stranger is gone. All right, you want number 5 top or number 5 bottom? Top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nailed it. Coming in with the Frodo pack art. Art of Frodo. Look at that. Starting out with the Frodo. A very unsticky pack, too. Faramir. Elrond. All fancy and gold. Rallying his warriors. Gandalf the Grey. I think he might be Gandalf the White in that one, actually. Yeah, totally is. It's Return of the King. Duh. The Rohan Offensive. And Fool of a Took. There's one card in this set, and I swear to God, I've never seen orcs look happy. But all 3 of them in the picture look just happy as ever. Appreciate you, Old Rod. Yeah, I love Lord of the Rings. That has always been one of that was like the first really big book series that I ever read. And I didn't read The Hobbit until years later. You know what? I got some Chrome cards in here too for Lord of the Rings. Let me hook you up with one of those. This was the Lord of the Rings trilogy set. 100% Chrome. Best trilogy ever made. All right, here we go. Terror of the Cave Troll. All chromed out. Look at that. I forgot I had these sitting in my box over there. They're in my... Oh, I like to just put stuff in this drawer. Yeah, it was an entire set. I was able to pick up like 2 or 3 boxes. They were not cheap, but they were cool as hell. As you could tell, I opened most of the box myself because I couldn't stop myself. Just couldn't do it. Put this back on my shelving system. Oh, my old age. Kicking in. Thank you, sir. Put the Predator over here. So I don't lose track of everything that's going on. Here's my wife's Julianne Bee's Honeypot AP. I actually traded for it. Look at that. Oh, he's scary. And we actually have Freddy Krueger by Tim sitting back there. You can just see him hanging out back there. Right there beside Jason Voorhees. If you want night terrors, there you go. We're going to have to set up like a Halloween set. Like a Halloween pool box. The Ahsoka sketch, we can tag Sean in here and you can ask him. I don't make the prices for these. So you would have to ask the artist. Because all that sale goes directly to the artist. There we go. See if he's up and around. What I really need to do is I need to contact all the Golden Hive Gallery artists. The booklet, yeah, that one's yours. I might have forgot to tell my wife that I got that for her. I think you did, but I don't know. The excitement that ensued afterwards probably threw it out of your head because that was when we pulled the Andrew Fry quad card for Julie. Right there when I was thinking, I should just go ahead and open up a couple boxes for myself, see what I can get. I still got to go in there and edit the videos from the playback. Nope, it was Edward Scissorhands. I don't think we had a Beetlejuice in Volume 3. I think we had a Beetlejuice in Volume 2. I can't remember. I think it was Volume 2. I can't keep up with it. They're beautiful, aren't they, Rosato? They are all for sale. Everything you see right here. None of the Darth Maul. All of this. Yeah, there's so if you look in the auction tab, we have quite a few Hoi Truongs and a couple other artists. The Hoi Truongs we just got in this past week. And if you look in the buy it now, if you search GHG or Golden Hive Gallery, it'll come up with a massive amount of sketches. All of the sketches are directly from the artist, and 100% of the sale goes directly to the artist. Yeah, once I get everything packaged up and shipped out on the first of the week, then I will send out all the money directly to each of the artists that actually make sales throughout the weekend. I'm kind of just like the Amazon for sketches these days and artists. I think that's what we're going to be pushing through. Vecna does kind of have that Snoke look to him. If he was missing half of his face, it would definitely look more like Snoke. But I mean, they got the same skincare regimen. Little baby Kylo, and then using the Force up there. Yeah, this is actually a Bee's Honeypot quad card. Hoi Truong forgot to sign it, but if anybody ever buys it, we can set up to where we can get it shipped back and forth for him to sign it. But yeah, that's my own design there that I made specifically for the Honeypot set. So it actually folds down into a standard size card. Tell me that isn't cool. I'm still proud of it. This one hasn't been drawn on, obviously. This will be volume 4 when it comes out. Got a stack sitting over here that I haven't packaged up yet because I'm lazy. We did have a 5x7 Kylo last weekend, and it was by Tim. It was, oh my god, beautiful. I can show it to you. I just got to find the right album. Golden Hive Gallery should be here at the bottom. Let's see. There it is. Ahsoka and Scorch. And that's a shitty picture. I'll show the actual good picture of it that Tim took. Let me get my stuff together here for you. I'll absolutely run them together. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna copy all of this, delete it, and then Ahsoka. No, we're fully out of Julie's. What up, burrito? Alright, and just to be sure here, we got the Ahsoka, which is by Sean McGovern here. And then we have the Scorch, which is Viper Pilot, Tyler Newcomb. Running them together for you. I got it set up. What I did was I copied the Scorch information and I just put it into the Ahsoka description. So it should all come together. Yeah, get back to work, Julie. Julie has finally been pushing out some new work. She's been showing me some really amazing pictures, so she's actually starting to do some of her original characters like she used to back in the day. I have pictures. I'll show those off too. And then I'll go back and show the good picture of the Kylo off. Keep it all in order. Nope, wrong conversation. That's just Julie running her mouth. There we go. Look at that. This one did look like Mr. Bean at one point, and she ruined it and changed them out. Thank you, Kenobi. I appreciate you. As will Mr. Tyler Newcomb and Sean McGovern. I just have to make sure I split those two payments up in my spreadsheet for them. I was honestly extremely surprised that the Scorch stayed around, definitely at that price. The Ahsoka also, because everybody loves Ahsoka, but I love the way the Scorch sketch looked, so I really thought that it would. I thought it'd be a quick one. A Mr. Bean sketch would be pretty sick. I never watched Mr. Bean a massive amount when I was a kid, but I definitely watched a couple of them. It would come on the TV, whatever channel it was back in the day, and I'd sit there and watch them. Well, there you go, Kenobi. Worked out well for you. I was young, and I think that's probably the problem. I was definitely a full-on child, like Alex McCormick now. It's the truth, Kenobi. You can't. It's impossible to have too many sketches. I need more. I'm slowly working on getting them. That's where the Rey goes right there. She sits in that spot. You just can never see her because of that glare. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to up my sketch game. They are only getting more and more popular. I'm super excited that we're finally hitting that area of life that PSCs are no longer frowned upon or looked down on. That's where we really needed to be getting, if you ask me. We're all turning into full-on art collectors instead of just card collectors. Ooh, something else super cool. I talked to Jeff Ward today, and he's going to be sending in some artwork for the GHG also. So heads up on that. We'll have some fancy Jeff Wards. Not exactly sure. I think he said he did a Vader. But if you don't know who Jeff Ward is, this is a Jeff Ward commission that my mother got done for me on my birthday for next month. Where is it? There it is. You can just see his autograph there. Tim does do commissions, Ty. Tim is actually, if I'm not mistaken, he's still here in the chat. I think he's using me as background noise to draw. So that is Tim Agar right there. Yeah, you can shoot him a message here on Whatnot. I think he does quite a few through there. You could do it on Instagram also. And it's the exact same name as here on IG. I don't know how big his commission list is right now. He's been getting a massive influx of commissions, but it's never too late or too early to jump on that list. It is an amazing sketch, isn't it, babe? You can always give me a hug. That'll outdo any sketch, babe. That was some brownie points right there, guys. Take notes. She hasn't said anything because she's just so impressed with how smooth that was. Short ones, not like super big ones. What's up, Charlie Cody? How you doing, bud? Not like super long hugs that are drawn out. Then you just feel awkward. I think like a 2 to 5 second hug it's a good hug. You start getting into like the 10 or 20 seconds, like, all right, this is getting weird. Going fantastic, Charlie. Is not the same? Let me look at him. Let me look at him here. Oh, it's Timbo Time 4000. My bad. Giving out bad info. Look at me go. Oh, you are 100% correct. Yeah, that's him right there. Timbo Time 4000. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show that Kylo off. I forgot about that. So this is the good picture of the sketch, and it was a 5x7. Look at that. I love whip pictures and videos. Work in progress. It's the best. That Vader was last weekend. Yeah, that's actually Ronsky's now. Katniss. Yeah, colors. He's been knocking out some color. Um, does anybody in here like that TV show Arcane? Look at that. Good lows, man. There's the Predator, the Thing. There's another Arcane up here. That's why I'm scrolling. That's my mom's Luke Skywalker sketch now. Look at that. It is vibrant. That is some vibrant color work right there. If I'm not mistaken, he'll be sending these in here in the future. Absolutely nuts. Look at the Bo-Katan. That was his first GHG submission. Quite a few of these were. Whew. Some of these are commissions, if I'm not mistaken. There you go. There's another Tim in color. He's disgusting. And there was the black and white that he did along with it. Two separate sketches. There's that honey pot. Nonsense all day, wise guy. Oh, there was his quad for the honey pots, too. Little wicket. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. What'd you get in the card shop, wise guy? Find anything cool? Talking about sweet artwork from artists. Look at this bad boy. Would you look at it? Oh, yes. That's a Charlie Cody original right there. It's beautiful. Jack Torrance, Kermit the Frog. And then I also have Akira Sim. Razor blades. So this is a original painting by Kira Sim. We know him as General Sim here on Whatnot. Or Ant-Man Collects, since he likes changing his name up on me. And then I also have a K Mind Your Ink. Let me see if I can get this whole thing. There we go. This is a full-size painting right here. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? She's here on Whatnot also. Yeah, I had to jump on that. Didn't have a choice. Oh, I see it. That's even cooler now. That definitely puts more effort into it. A little bit more love shown on that one. Razor blades, man. Freaking laser blades. Where the hell did I just put my, There it is. Laser braids. The most experimental cover ever. I show y'all my new lightsabers. I started talking about them earlier. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? I told y'all I just talk and let whatever comes out come out. No, this is a Neo Saber. So my plan is with this one right here specifically, I'm gonna get with all the GHG artists and I'll put it out on Instagram and everything. I want to get a massive amount of Golden Hive Gallery brand new pieces of artwork, and I want to set it up to where I put out a number of how much I'll be sending to the artist basically after all the sales through the weekend. And if we hit that specific number from those GHG shows, I'm going to do this as a buyer's givey. I just have to work it out to where we get a solid large number of artwork kind of in that same time frame, and then I'll be able to set that up. As long as we hit the correct number of payouts to artists. And then I'll throw in at the end, I'll do that buyer's giveaway for a lightsaber. I think that'd be pretty cool. This is my lightsaber that I got. Look at this. It is Star Killer 2. It's so good. These are my first ones, SW. I finally broke down and did it. I've looked at them for years, and I've seen them, and I've even like put them in the cart to check out, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna get it. Kind of the same thing I did with my what's it called? Slingshot. I put a slingshot into my cart so many times, and I was like, you know what? I don't need it because I'm not gonna use it. You know, I'm never gonna get the use out of it. But then I found one that was $15 at Tractor Supply, and I was like, it doesn't matter if I don't use it. It's $15. I think I used it for like 2 days. I don't even know where it is now. I don't even know what a Graflex flash handle is, but I am interested. Expensive camera equipment. I hear you. What's up, F-150? How'd the stream go? I went in there and hung out for a few seconds, but I had to start up the Graflex flash hand. Oh, look at that. That is freaking cool. I had no idea. Oh, yeah, I guess I could pin some stuff up, huh? Let's run Lindsay Grayling's TMNT. I had no idea that those were camera fittings accessories. The late nights. Oh man, I saw that Order 66 you did indoor. I think that's what it was, right? Order 66 sketch. I think you shared it off in the Discord. Dude, that thing was pretty damn sweet. Let's see if I can find it here. Now there's a shit ton going on in here. Yeah, man, that's a solid one. Definitely coming together. The artwork is starting to come together. I saw it being born. I watched it. Saint it. What we got? Let's run. Got any Hellboy fans in here? Mink de la Cruz. Way over there in the Philippines. What's up, Rebel? It is a very, very thick one. It's got the thickness. Indoor, they are absolutely gorgeous. We sold quite a few of them already. Some of the bigger named ones, I would say, other than the physically big one of Stranger Things. It's the wrong stack. Didn't have too many Marvel fans hanging out. These are the Hoys we have left over from this round of Golden Hive Gallery. Tim, another Hoy, another Tim. We got the Sir Edmund Duke. And then, of course, the gigantic quad. I am telling you, Charlie, every time he sends me images or artwork, I'm just blown away every single time with just how impressive he is. He's unnecessarily good. And that's where you start running into the problems. Let's run some magic. She's saucy. Disgusting. Where's she at? Yeah, she is. She's saucy, man. Saucy. Look at them eyes. Just look at them. These are all honeypot APs, too. So fancy. Super fancy. Ooh, good elbow pop in. Nice. Good golly gee. Oh, it's the best coconut water ever. Look at this. I just found them the other day. They have this strawberries and cream, and then they have an orange and cream, and it is freaking delicious. It's so good. So good. Kira liked the orange. I'm a fan of the strawberry. I think this one's my favorite. What up, workman? Baby girl in the house. I did. I checked in on his stream for a little bit when he was just starting that like super dark background painting. But then I had to go to sleep because I'm old. Oh, you should totally buy that domain, C Workman. She did. She sang me the Soft Kitty song. Put me right out. Put me right out. Doesn't take much. After 7 o'clock on a weeknight, I'm ready for bed. I'm done for. I usually actually fall asleep between 7 and 8 o'clock. 7.5 hours. Whew. That's solid. I think the longest I ever went was 14 hours. Maybe 15. I don't know. We did a big mystery bag thing one weekend, and I think I only slept like 20 hours through the entire weekend. You should do one with Wise Guy. He was just talking about doing one. I'll never make 24 hours personally. It just won't happen. There you go. We got a Rebel War Pigs and Charlie Cody 24-hour stream. I'll make it for like 20 minutes of it. I don't know, Wrath. Joe Hollywood? I don't think I've ever watched any of his streams. Lots of energy drinks and energy powder, I'm thinking. It's got to be some energy powder, right? Scarface style. I can't do it. I can barely even just like stay awake for 24 hours. Yeah, the sports is ridiculous, Wrath. Not streaming. I've never streamed for 24 hours. I have worked all day and then streamed all night, so I was up well past 24 hours. But there's no way I could sit here for 24 hours and stay awake. The right chemical imbalance. Push through. I have not seen the new Paddington movie. I like the last one though. You know, that's the only time I used to stream Wrath. Um, Me and Wise Guy were just talking about it earlier. Back in the day, you'd get on 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and me and Wise Guy were like the only two on. Back then, there was also only like maybe 12 Star Wars streamers in all. I'm pretty sure my blood is Red Bull and pizza. Julie can attest to that, as can my wife. You should do it, Julie. Just set them up there and let them roll. I used to run some shows like that for Star Wars, just base and refractors. I'd throw some numbers in every once in a while. Oh, see that honestly, it might turn out to be a good thing. Saying, "Oh, I don't have a clue about any of this." Maybe they'll tag more people in because they'll be expecting you to put some stuff up for $1 that's worth way more. You know, you'll get like a one you're expecting to get $1 out of, and it sells for like $20, and you're like, "Hell yeah, look at me go!" And then whoever bought it's like, "Hell yeah, I got a $40 card for 20." Well, just don't tell them you did. Problem solved. You could totally have the nerve. You did it with the. You did it back in the day, babe. You ran quite a few streams. You just gotta sit there and talk. You don't even have to talk well. I mean, obviously, look at me. Yeah, just scream at the camera every once in a while. That's usually what I see in a lot of those dollar start shows. Come on, chat. Come on, chat. Let's go, chat. And it's like, oh God, shut up. Come on, chat. You're killing me. Y'all are robbing me blind, chat. Do it. I'd definitely tune in. We got a dark star. I got a dark star. That I should have led with the card instead of just saying that. I am so sorry. I'll show it. Hold on. Everybody just forget what I said. Ah, there it is. I have a dark star. We're caught up now. Look at him. Dude, I have got a fantastic set of cards in here that I on. This is my wife's. Anybody want to buy this for like $500? Because I don't know what the price is at. Where are you going? It's a massive amount. Got some chrome black. I have a huge stack of autos too. Nothing super crazy from chrome black, but they just kind of hang out over there. Oh, I dropped it. I just have a pack opening edition. I see packs and I just gotta open them. Yeah, she finally showed up, Tot. She was just hiding out for a little while. Just hiding out. I'll run the magic sketch again because then I ain't got to shuffle through nothing. Got any Magic fans? Not the Gathering. I'm always distracted, babe. That is 99% of my life up here. Oh yeah, the Ahsoka one indoor. That thing is solid. I have lost it. Oh, there's another case hit. I have no idea where it went in the stack. There's so many. Nope, that's all. chrome black again. Dun, 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 dun. Very rarely listening. His producer. Oh crap, there it is. I'm very organized. That's why I can find stuff so easily. What up, Blake Marino? How you doing, bud? Yeah, this is definitely a beautiful card. The wife has the luck, I'm telling you. Yep, that is the Hyperspace Reflections. Ahsoka's Remorse. I've thought about getting it graded. It's in really good shape. The edges and corners look good. That might actually be one that it would behoove me to actually get it thrown up in a slab. Bottom corners look a little bit dinged, I guess. Yeah, wouldn't be worth grading. Front looks amazing though. Yeah, look at her. Just look at her. Did you see the Hoi Truong Ahsoka that we sold tonight, Raph? If you're an Ahsoka collector, you're going to be sad. Honestly, you'll probably be happy that you weren't here for it. Because Top made out. You did make debt. But look at it. God knows it's beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. I think that's actually what I named it in the listing, Triple Ahsoka. It's a perfect name for it. Hoi Truong. He's disgustingly good. Disgustingly good. Yeah, we got through quite a few good sketches. Look at all these. There's also a Vader on the back there. The stock. So this is a Bees Honeypot AP. So it is the I think it's 38 point black edge. Yeah, you get that nice black edging there. It's 37 point. I honestly don't remember the point size. It might say it on this box down here. Because I just ordered new ones. I got a case of 1,000 down here. Yep, 32 point. That's what these bees. Keeper? The keeper came back. Keeper came back. Yeah. Just some fancy ones. Nice. I'm waiting on my quote right now for the Golden Hive Galleries. I'm scared to hear what it's going to be because I know it's going to be a lot. Because they're going to be super premium. Fancy. Well, just leave, keeper. Just get on out of there. I don't think I don't think you're actually needed there, right? It's not an important job or anything. It's kind of important. Oh God, that's not good, keeper. Yes, it has. It has really shot up, Ref. It is really shot up, and I talk about it a lot. Um, I think your big change in sketches. So back in, if I'm not mistaken, back in the early 2000s, early 2010s, artists were only getting paid between like $3 and $6 per card. That's it, and they didn't have a whole lot of time to actually create the sketches for the sets. So, I mean, honestly, what would be the point of doing some kind of crazy ass, fantastic sketch for the set when it's, the card stock itself costs more than what they're paying the artist to do the artwork, right? That's nuts. There's no point in that. And even up until, if I'm not mistaken, last year when they got rid of APs, they were only getting paid $9 per card. Holy cow! You definitely would be, Charlie. Which now I think it's even worse now. Starting out, you're sitting at $15 per card. I think Rittenhouse is at 20 per card, if I'm not mistaken. But you're looking at $15 a card for an artist to create, and that is the bare minimum. Like that's the bottom. Yep, you don't have APs to resell, which a lot of artists did count on those, and when they got rid of them, they really screwed some stuff up, in my eyes. Yeah, Rebel. It's honestly, if you ask me, the only good thing about being an artist for Tops, and this isn't speaking from experience because I have zero artistic bones in my body, but just talking and working with so many artists, the only good thing about it is you can get your name out there, but you have that balancing act of where you're gonna have to, you're gonna have to do 50 cards in 3 weeks. Are you gonna be able to put enough detail and amazing artwork into those 50 cards so that when your card does finally get pulled, people are going to want to contact you? I think you run into an issue with that balancing act for it. Now we've definitely gotten to a point where you can actually get your name out there, and you don't have to be an official artist. You don't have to be an officially licensed artist. Um, Look at Tim Agar. He actually kind of premiered his artwork on Julie and Lindsay Grayling's stream, and he made his first sale on it, if I'm not mistaken, which is that, because I bought it. Could not let that thing go up. I got this one. It's blank back, so he didn't even have it as a PSC yet. And that was well before he was an officially licensed artist. When I say well before, I mean like maybe 3 months. He didn't last long. But yeah, it is a good platform to get your name out there, Rebel. I know you got a massive amount of commissions and everything. It can definitely work out. It 100% can work out. I got to start pandering to the Marvel guys. We sell some Marvel sketches in here, but it's not nearly as much. I know Blake Marino is just waiting for a new Gwen sketch to come in. A Gwenum. I know what you're waiting for. I put it out to a couple artists, talking about the GHG. Like, hey, I do know people that are interested in Gwenum sketches. So if you're interested in drawing it, I can probably get a sale for you. Talking to Jeff Ward today, I was giving him some stuff because he'll be sending some. I don't know how long it'll be till he actually sends his package out, but he said he's probably going to try to get one or two more sketches into the package before he ships it. Yeah, that's definitely the truth, Blake. I thought those Venomized Gwens would go. I mean, I was in love with those, and the X23s. That one X23. that Hoy sent over, that thing was absolutely fantastic. I thought there is no way it's going to make it to a second show. And people just did not jump on it. We just don't do a massive amount of Marvel in here yet. But we'll keep getting a couple sketches in here and there. Build up the whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure the exact word I was trying to get to there because I got distracted. But sooner or later, I'll start running some shows in the actual Marvel category. Where the hell is that X-23 sketch? It should be way up here, actually. Let's see. That one was good. But this one right here, look at that. It's beautiful. I almost bought it myself. Speaking of blue, there's one right there. There's some Elite. And my keyboard, dusty as all get out. Another Elite Breaks. When are you going to do some more black and white blue? There's another Stranger Things that we got. Black, white, and blue. House of the Dragons that we had on that first instance. Oh, look at that. That one didn't last very long. Licensed artist. These are mostly all personal sketch cards by artist. So like Elite Breaks in the chat. Yeah, the 9x12 is getting close. Find a picture of it. He just sent it to me not too long ago. I just got to figure out how to get back to that conversation. There it is. Look at that. Fancy. So fancy. Draw. You don't want to see me draw. I can barely write. Like, I can barely write legible. I actually do have one that I attempted a long time ago. Let's see. I'm sure I have it in here somewhere. It might be in this stack. I attempted to draw a Darksaber eons ago, back when I was a youngin', like a year and a half ago. I gave up pretty quickly. I'm sure it's in this. It's in this box somewhere. So much other shit in this box, though. Hey, look, there's another 11. Some relics. Denethor Auto. Not what I'm looking for right now, but that's cool, man. Mike Tyson and Chuck Norris. It was not in that stack, it turns out. Oh, God. My 101s, I'm tossing them. Good Lord. Carolina Panthers logo. There's another Stranger Things hit. Out of 99. Still not what I'm looking for, though. I used to draw like Dragon Ball Z back when I was a kid. My lightsaber just turned off. I was always a fan of that. It was really easy to draw. Super easy to figure out and learn how to do it. Shit, there's more Star Wars. Another sketch. Harry Potter, Star Wars. Maybe it's in this stack. Maybe I have lost it. This is all Game of Thrones. I didn't realize I had so damn many Game of Thrones. Another Kit Harington auto. Burnt CDs. I used to sell some MP3 CDs where you could fit like 2,000 songs onto the one CD. Ah, the good days. I don't know where the heck it is. These are all my little notes I've gotten from the artist. Well, my one-of-one masterpiece is officially lost until I decide to actually put some effort in and look for it. I'm sure it's somewhere in this room. You know, Burrito, that was kind of my thought process also. Like, I know if I sit down and I actually effort, I would probably be able to draw semi okay. But I'm also aware that I just don't have the mentality to sit down and practice enough to become good. I'm lazy. That's what it comes down to. I'm too lazy to do it. Y'all see how much I get distracted now when I'm not doing anything while I stream. If I'm trying to create art and stream at the same time, we wouldn't ever be able to figure anything out in here. We can't figure it out as it is. I am already here. Everybody would be lost. No idea where we are. Where the heck did I put all those? I might have tossed it in the trash at this point. I really thought it was right here in this box. My very, very well thought out and organized box. Some more Star Wars cards. Mm-hmm. I don't even know half of what is in here. I just don't go through it enough. Some Magic the Gathering cards. Limp Bizkit style. Hell yeah, brother. This song should come on every single time that I show off the Chocolate Starfish Superfractor. A bunch of Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee. Random wrestler. I'm also never going to go in there and organize that box. I know it's not going to happen. There's a Charlie Sheen. Look at that. That's fancy. Fancy. That's in my stack of Belly Macs that I got back. It's so nice. I keep looking through all these boxes. I'll find something else cool at some point. There's just so much shit in here. Oh. Gold Chrome Black. More Bruce Lee. Under the Dome. Spider-Man. Bruce Lee. I should probably start selling some of these damn Bruce Lee cards that I got. There's so many. There's one for the nerds. That's them real nerds right there. Blue-eyed white dragon. There's a white-eyed... No, that's right. Blue-eyed white dragon. Thought I might have got my colors mixed up there. That's going to bug me now that I have no idea where that stack of cards is. I know it's in a stack of cards. I just have no idea what's in that stack of cards. It might pop up one of these days. I don't know. You have my sweet ass Ray Park over here, though. Look at that. Ooh, that's fancy. It's impossible to not like. Impossible. That shit everywhere. Maybe it's just sitting over here on this table somewhere. And all these stacks of cards. I don't know, man. She gone. I do know that. I took a bunch of shit over the other night and I didn't even pick it up. Just left it. Like a child. I also found these boxes the other night. I have no idea what's in them. Look at that. This is actually one of my daughters. Totally forgot I had it. Some Upper Deck Winter Soldier cards. There's some more sports cards. Thibodeau. I have no idea if any of this stuff is worth anything. I know this one is an error. The Joe Montana. I don't remember what the error was. Speaking of Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Heroes. The wife showed back up. The old burned CDs. Oh, those are both backwards. I didn't even realize it. That knockoff Chinese set, honestly, it's a pretty cool damn set. Oh, the Digimon. Digimon cards are awesome. They have so many cool ones in there. So much crazy artwork. I wish it was more popular. Clasia the Virtuous, Cat Hair. Some random cards. There's a Spider-Man. Speedo Man. Pinned Penny. Dormammu. Red Eyes Black Dragon. So much shit. Mucho. Some more Garbage Pail Kids than just the regular atomic refractors you get in everything. Back to some colored. That thing does look fancy. I think they overshoot it on the parallel numbers, but they're interesting. Nothing that I was looking for was in there, but all right. There's some honey pot blanks. Here's another random sleeve of cards here. Won't sit still. Some GPK artists. Oh yeah, the Final Fantasy will probably be cool. I actually did have a conversation with Eric Medina the other night. That was last night, right, babe? I was on the phone with him for about 45 minutes. Oh, forgot my dragon card. Yeah, I'm going to be sending some stuff out to him. Some more sports cards. He was in here. I don't know if he's still hanging out in the chat, but he was hanging out for a while. I love this card. Should probably set these off to the side from Madre. Here's my Anakin cards I put together for the kid. There's a Digimon. Greedy Greedo. Some of these are just totally upside down. Not that one, though. I think this is the 40th anniversary. Pretty sure this is the 40th anniversary. You can get them in the fat packs. 2-1B, black and white. Everything. Young Robber. So much randomness. I think these were just cards that I kind of liked and tossed in here. You remember the pre-release set? I think that's what this is. That's why I never take these out. They're impossible to get back in. Unnecessary. Almost positive I got these from Two Lady Jedis and Hassie. Pokemans. Pokemans. Gots to love them. Put these in the front. Galactic Connections. Look at that art too. You can only get that at Walmart, guys. I think that's a big deal. How am I going to put this now? Oh, I totally forgot I had this. Wally World exclusive. Look at this. It's my Doorables case. I don't know how to open it. There we go. Look at the little guys. I am a child still. The wife got me some of these, if I'm not mistaken, in the very beginning, and it just went downhill from there. Had to grab them. Bet y'all didn't realize beat up Darth Vader had them baby blues. He looks much happier here, doesn't he? I feel like he has a smile under that half mask. Pretty sure he's smiling, you just can't see it. It's slowly dying, but happy. Here's my file. There's so much shit in here. There's another sketch. It's been hanging out, slowly waiting for me to send it to Julie. Because I can about guarantee that's what's going to end up happening with it. I know she loves it, I just haven't sent it. Because I'm a really good friend like that. Like me, people think they're not going to get it, but then you can just send it. Nothing, Julie. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Are you still drawing stuff, Julie? You need to hop up there and get back to your weekly stream when you're doing all that work, bruv. Oh man, I forgot about my fossil box. That's my gun box. Fossil box. Still sorting them? Good lord. There's a tooth. There's this thing. It's really, really bad, Charlie. It really is. Look at this little fossil. I don't even like baseball, but sometimes I like opening baseball. Fossils are awesome. There used to be. Oh, there it is. It actually tells you what they are. There you go. Ammonite, a zigzag oyster, and a Orthoceras fossil. That's cool, man. I got that for 23 bucks. I kind of want more. I also own a crystal dagger, but it is downstairs in on one of my bookshelves right now. It's really cool. It's a dagger, but it's made out of crystal. So, yeah, you get the gist. It's kind of the whole story about it. I own way too much cool shit. It's so much stuff that I don't even have a chance to look at it all the time. And I kind of think that might be a problem. The place I bought that box from, they had a massive amount of fossils and everything. They had a bunch of megalodon teeth. They actually had some like dinosaur teeth, T Rex and stuff. We've actually done that, Charlie, and not specifically that, but there was a Pieces of the Past set. And we actually pulled some T Rex teeth relics. They were super cool. And then I have my toy addiction because once again I'm a child. These right here are crazy awesome. Look at that. Unpunched and Earthing, which supposedly is a really big deal with the toys. It's out of the box. I'm telling you. There's no question about it, Gusto. There's the fighter pilot in there too. Open it. There's a chance I will one day. I'm definitely not one to keep everything in the box. Eh? Eh? Look at that. But that's not all of it. They're not going to shut up for a while. Then there's also, let's see if I can get this. So I have all those. Most of those are out of the box. And then, if you look over there, all of those are a bunch of fancy toys. Make them kiss. My helmets, I got them back here. We actually sold one of the Death Watch helmets, but I had extras. There's one. This thing lights up too. My wife's trying to get rid of my helmets. Get it all gone. I don't think she overly cares because all of my stuff's way up here. My stuff usually stays out of the way. Usually. I never took these out of the box. Look at that. Whoa! This is my wife's collection that I keep up here. She did. She would go in there and clean the stream room like every weekend. Little Kevin P. West action on the Kersantin. You can tell she collects horror, a little bit of Cobb Vanth, and then Kersantin. Big old stack. It's not as good as my mall. And I think I got this for her. This was what, your birthday or something? Yeah. Thanks to me. The Chevy Chase. I think the Chevy Chase was I think that was a Christmas present or also a birthday present. I don't have a clue. It seemed cool, so I grabbed it. Definitely wasn't cheap, so you're welcome. Still have this hanging out too. That'll get sent out one day. That's what they come out to be. After you put them together, after you spend an hour putting them together, they took way longer than they should have. I'll tell you that. I thought I'd get them together in like 15 minutes tops. Boy, was I fucking wrong. Oh my god. How long did it take you, Rebel? Are you like extra autistic like I am? Because they whooped my ass. I was sober and everything. 20 minutes, get out. Show off. I had the most problems with them. I don't know why. What's ESB Saber? Some Sublime waiting for Maruka. Oh, I feel like I probably, if I'd have put some thought process in there, I would have figured it out. And one of your kids lost a screw and it took you 20 minutes? Sweet Jesus. Everything was so tiny. I think that's where I really ran into my problem. Everything was so small. I think it might be more than a touch indoor. Might be more than a touch. See, all of y'all are artistic. I don't have the R. I missed out on that portion of the word artistic. Extra chromosome, baby. This is my other stack of cards I got going on here that I haven't done anything with. Look at this. And then my Matrix. My new Darth Maul from Matrix. Ooh, look at that. Driz Duerden. Any fans here? Any fans? I'm a fan. Look at that. Burrito. I'm just dumb. That's just how I do's it. I haven't even put some of these in top loaders yet. That's how well I'm doing. Oh, I'm a Mewtwo. Doctor Who? The Doctor Whovian? Whoever Nikesh Patel is? Reese Darby, though. I mean, come on. Who isn't a Reese Darby fan? I certainly am. Metal cards. Agent Miller. Numbered cards. Mr. Chuckleteeth. It's not creepy at all, right? Eliza Villani. Step outside. This one has 2 cards in it. Kangaskhan. And I don't even know what that one's name is. That's a new Pokemon, right? I don't have a clue. Danny. Mark Addy. Dangerfield. Ooh, my Darth Malgus. Look at this. This is a Jason DeMint. It's got his name down there. Focus. Thank you. These are also Jason DeMints. I wish you saw some upside down cards. The hair on that one. Lan Noonien Singh. I don't know who that is. Abbas Wahab. Can't speak English. That one is a print of a sketch. So this is the Malazan Book of the Fallen. Awesome, awesome big ass book series. So he did some fancy work on them. So that's Yaden Derrig. So he did all the artwork and then he did some prints and they're hand numbered. It is fantastic, Charlie. This is Apsalar from that series. She's kind of a badass. She gets taken over by a god. Oh, I've read all the Robert Jordans, Charlie. Wheel of Time is my all-time favorite series ever, hands down. Honestly, I definitely wish we could have got his ending on it, but I thought Brandon Sanderson did a very good job on it, you know? I mean, he just had so many notes to take over from Harriet and all of Robert Jordan's old notes. So I think he did a really good job. And honestly, him finishing it is how I found Brandon Sanderson and got into all of his works. I've absolutely loved it. I will tell you, I am extremely happy that they canceled the Amazon series. I'm a book cloak, as they call them. Nerd alert. 100%. I am a full-on book nerd. You made a good decision, Charlie. Never go back and watch it. Don't do it. I hate watched it nonstop. I would sit there angrily for that entire episode and I would just be mad. The wife saw me. She would come in and I'd be sitting there watching it going, "What is this bullshit? Why did they do that? This is bullshit." It was terrible. Worst series ever. But the books, God knows they are the absolute best. I mean, you just can't get better. How did you feel about the Terry Goodkind Sword of Truth? Yeah, I was very distraught. 100% distraught. It is. It's actually another really long series. I think there's like 15 or 20 books in that one. I loved it. There's a lot of people that hate it or love it. There's definitely some weird stuff in it, but it's really good. I fell in love with it right in the beginning. As soon as he kicked that dude off the side of the mountain, I was like, "Yep, this is for me." But I read all of those kind of in conjunction with each other. Robert Jordan, The Wheel of Time, is the one that I first picked up and really started pushing through the series. And then once I ran out of books and he was still currently writing them, I swapped over to The Sword of Truth. And then once I ran out of those books, I swapped over to the Game of Thrones. All in high school. There were nights that I would stay up until like 7 in the morning, and all I would do was lay there and read books nonstop. They were the best. And I was also doing the R.A. Salvatore. Nerds! But the R.A. Salvatore Legend of Drizzt, which is. I got that sketch from Julianne. That's Drizzt Do'Urden. As is the one from Viper here. Another Drizzt sketch. And then I also have. These also came. Well, this one came from Viper. This one I pulled myself after he showed me the Magic the Gathering set. He sent me this one. It's just a rare, so it's not like a super big hit, I don't think, but it is a prized possession for me. I have yet to read Dune yet. I have the first 3 books sitting downstairs in my to be read pile, which is like 75 books right now, not including my Audible. But I'll get there. It might be more. I think in the library, I know I have over 1,000 books in the library, but those are all the ones that I've read. Yeah, you're probably right. We probably have about 100 in the to be read. I'll get to them. I also really want to read Silo now too. Old Rod came back for some more Lord of the Rings. My side. Let me grab the box. I concur. Why not? You just let me know where you want to go, bud. What up, Bucks? Oh, yeah, they're beautiful, aren't they? Yo! Yeah, Maul is my PC 100%. As you can tell. Love a Maul. Mm-hmm. 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 Some of them are. So, I'm obviously very big on PSCs and everything. That's a AP. This is a PSC, 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 PSC. That one's an official tops. There's 3 more down here, and I think they're all official tops. Uh, PSCs. That one is a official AP. This one's actually just a print. That's an Edward Vila print. And I think the rest of them are, yeah, they're all PSCs. This one's actually an original Mark Mangum. So I got that, and I also have one of his Galaxy cards that he did, and he signed it while he was doing a stream. I can't, Gusto. And I only say that because that one, those are like super attached to the wall. The rest of them, I'm just too lazy. I will definitely. Random Lord of the Rings. All right, we're going to dig in and go Frodo again. Oh, that one opened nicely. Let's see a fancy foil. There's a little stickier of a pack. Lighting the Beacon. There we go. Deadly Fell Beast Attack. Charlie, do you ever do Lord of the Rings artwork? There he is. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Gandalf. What about you, Rebel? Have y'all ever dipped your toes into Lord of the Rings? A Narrow Escape. That was my least favorite part of Lord of the Rings. I didn't like the big spider thing. Master of Middle Earth. Oh, sick. Checklist. You can check that off the list. See what I did there? Isn't that beautiful? I love checklist. I don't like using checklists, but I like hitting the checklist. I often find that a lot of different sets, they put some really amazing artwork on the checklist card. And I'm here for that. So these are your actual, like, the name of every single card. Aragorn's care. That's all your character cards. I feel like you don't see Sauron or Gollum very often. There's your bag. I was digging through stuff earlier and staring at all of it. I'm a child. Yeah, card number 90. That's what I said. You could check it off the checklist. Dead serious. I'm being serial, guys. You want to do an Aragorn pack this time? Yeah, honestly, I think the only artist I ever really see on Whatnot doing any kind of Lord of the Rings, and he's pushed out some amazing artwork for it, is Patrick Davis. I've seen him do quite a few different Lord of the Rings pieces. And I've done some of the Middle Earth Cryptozoic sets. There's always a massive. You get one sketch per box guaranteed. I've actually opened some with Sith, and then I've opened some on the stream. Oh, another random. My bad. I went to talking. Hey, we got an Aragorn. Really? What kind of artwork were you doing before, Rebel? Eowyn. Saucy Eowyn. We got a little Witch King action. Tell me that isn't a sick card. Theoden. Aragorn. The King. Poet's Approach. Captured by Orcs. And then Victory or Death. Probably Death. Sears Photo Studio. Do I look cool like this? Put your arm up a little bit more. What about now? Thank you, buddy. Ooh, nice. Lots of Sonic, huh? I feel like you don't see very many Sonic sketches. At least I haven't seen very many. I like those. I like those random sketches that you don't really see very often. That's why I got that one commissioned. Look at them. These rhinos are warm, man. I do not, old Rod. So those are all my PCs. As you can see, I have all the numbered malls and autographs up there too. And then a lot of these, quite a few of these, I commissioned myself. Oh yeah, there's another official Masterworks is hiding over there. But a lot of these I got commissioned. Yeah, that's a pizza roll down there too, in case you were wondering. But then again, also some of them were gifts. Like the Julies were gifts. The Lindsey Grayling, Freddy Krueger, and Darth Maul. Weird Behavior Pano, that was a gift. Sean Art, that was the first Maul he sent me. '24 Maul X-Fractor. Hell yeah, I got two of them up there. If I'm not mistaken, that's the X-Fractor. Oh no, the one on the left. Sorry, that's the X-Fractor, and then that one's an X-Fractor. I got some out of fives hanging around. There's one. I do like my Mauls, man. That's an X-Fractor, but from an older set, so it's at a 99. And then my Miggs Mayfield. I lightly collect Miggs, as you can tell. Very lightly. There's some honeypot sketches. Two of those are APs and two of them are official pack pulled. What? No, the Ace Ventura is that is Stefan Leonardi. The pizza roll is Legend of Jessica Van Dusen. Talk about grails, right? The pizza roll was actually, it was a joke she was doing on, so her and iHuman do that dual stream a whole lot. I think they might be mine too, Charlie. I don't know. I mean, that and the mall drill. I have that on everything. That's literally the logo. See? Everything. My new Golden Hive Gallery bags. Bam! Look at that. Guaranteed sketch. That's your Cryptozoic, old Rod. So if you get CZ, they're kind of hard to find, but they're actually, they might not be that hard because I know exactly. Sith Happens has some. If he ever streams again, I need a Rogue One sketch. Oh yeah, the Maul and Freddy. That was. I love the Weird Behavior. Lindsey Grayling knocked that one out of the park. That's weirdly specific, Blue. But yeah, they're called Cryptozoic CZX Middle Earth. I have some here. I can actually show you. Let me find the right stack. Give me 35 minutes. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so you're guaranteed one film cell out of every single box. You're usually guaranteed at least one numbered. Most of the time, it's two numbered. This is not Lord of the Rings, but it's also Cryptozoic. There's more in here. We'll get back to them. But you're guaranteed an autograph. You're guaranteed a sketch out of every box. This is not the right stack. Expensive. Very, very expensive. So it's only 6 packs per box. And I'm trying to think. I think I was selling mine for like $50 a pack. Night, Charlie. Appreciate you coming in, bud. I know I have. Here we go. So, yeah. Here's a CZX Middle Earth, and it encompasses The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. I got mostly a Hobbit box, obviously. Lawrence McCord, it's Gothmog. This is where you run into an issue because this is a dual auto card redemption, but it's out of date. I gotta send it in and see if they'll actually send it to me. Yeah, Cryptozoic's a really, really good company as far as getting pulls. It's 6 packs per box. Um, just about every set, you're guaranteed an autograph, you're guaranteed a sketch, a numbered card. Usually, you get a CZX Power. It's kind of like one of their inserts. I have to take a look. I like getting them in. They're just super expensive. But I know Seth Happens ended up getting a full case of them. Oh, Masterpieces also. It's an older set, which is the ones I was showing you. So you'll get some a little bit lower end sketches because, like, we were talking about it earlier. I'm sure the artist got paid like $3 for this card. So they do quick pencil sketches, but Masterpieces, you're guaranteed 2 sketches per box if you can find them. I know Sith Happens has some of those too. There's one of my sketches. I got shit ton everywhere. Oh yeah, there's my Master Maker. This is from Ingrid Hardy's set. Long Dog cards and Leg Day cards. Has Ingrid and Lindsay Grayling right there. You could probably find some 250 to 300. I would say look on every once in a while. DA Card World will get some in. Definitely worth checking them out, seeing if you can find some. Um, I have bought some off of eBay before. Sometimes you'll get lucky and hit some okay boxes. People that aren't full on scamming you. Just got to take a chance on occasion. I have another sketch. I just don't know where the heck it is. From the Cryptozoic. I thought it was in that last deck I was looking at. I also have a sketch redemption from CZX. No idea what the hell I'm going to do with that. Oh, yeah, this is a Lindsay Grayling right here in the Golden Hive Gallery. We actually went through like 80 of her sketches a few weekends back. She does some fantastic work. That's a Lindsay. Well, both of those right there are Lindsay Graylings. It's got Anakin and Padme, and then her weird behavior sketch that she did for me and the wife. The weird behavior it's an entire set on its own. This whole box right here is actually Lindsay Grayling packs. That's her weird behavior set she did. These I've just never listed. Wee Willie Winky. That is a hilarious ass set. She definitely does some amazing work. And like her other half is actually Tim Agar. So usually when Tim or Lindsay send me artwork for the Golden Hive Gallery, the other one will also send a couple in, depending on how much they've actually knocked out as far as their PSCs and whatnot. That is Sean McGovern. So that's a 101 Sean McGovern. It's just got the atomic overlay on it. Super fancy. There's a film you can put. No, this one's for sale. This one's actually in the I think it's in the buy it now. I guess I could have brought that up earlier. Yeah, this is the Darth Maul pinned up down below. So it's a GHG. So that's one of the ones that an artist did and sent in to me, but it's to sell for them. So 100% of the sale goes directly to the artist. That's Sean Art. He's up here on Whatnot. We'll usually catch him. He'll run in. This is another. It's another Sean right there, along with the Falcon. That's actually one of his sketches, also. Yeah, anything you see in the store listed as a GHG, all of these are for sale. I get them directly from the artist, and once one of their pieces of work sells, I send them their money. Once it clears in my bank account, we keep we've been keeping a large amount in stock. That's a Lindsay Grayling. That's one of her original weird behaviors. I think that's the one that actually started the set. Same as this one. This she did a full Krampus set, and this is the one that she did and actually started the whole set. Viper Pilots, Sean McGovern's. And then Sir Edmund Duke. The Duke. That's a Bees Honeypot AP too. I think that's actually. I think that might be a Volume 1 AP. Because I bought his other two. These are some of the newer ones we've gotten in. Hoi Truongs, Chelsea Fonseca, Tim Agar. That's another Cryptozoic, actually. This is an artist proof from that Cryptozoic. Crisis on Infinite Earths. Awesome set, also. Have a good one, bud. Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, the Luke is ridiculous, ain't it, Old Rod? That's a Tim Agar 1 of 1. It's actually in the auction tab for 140. We ran it. Nobody jumped on it yet. Why did I just get a notification that I had a package delivered? It is 11:30. What up, Skywalk? I got the notification, but now it's not showing. That is the Atomic one right there by Sean. The Sean McGovern, Sean Art sketch. With that atomic sheen at it. We haven't gotten any more malls in for the Golden Hive Gallery, which I think I'm okay with because it is hard to stare at them and not just say, you know what, I'm just going to buy it. I always need more malls in the collection. Last forever. We still have a Han Solo, a Luke Skywalker by Tim. There is a Padme hanging out back there. I think done with our Hoi Truong Star Wars. I think we've sold them all. The Han Solo is 130. And that's that one. The Luke Skywalker is 140, if I'm not mistaken. And then the Padme was one of Tim's early practice sketches, and I think it's only 30. And I'm not sure if it's even listed in the store. We got an Anakin. We got the Vicryl Mario. You missed out on some really big Hoi Truongs. The Falcon, that's also a Sean McGovern. Some clean ass lines he put in on this one. And that one is... Oh, I'm in the wrong tab. It's in the bin. That one's at 60. These are the ones we sold tonight. That one's a booklet. Scorch and the Ahsoka are gone. The Stranger, Okamir. The Vader on the bridge sold tonight. Garts of Whip and the Vader by Hoy. Shin, Natalie Portman, and both of these are booklets. Aaron picked up the Daenerys Targaryen. Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. And then Top My Ham grabbed a hold of the Ahsoka pano. They were solid. Electric Avenue. What time is it? 11:30? I think I'm going to go hit the bed. I think it's about bedtime. We've done quite a bit. Did solid tonight. I'm going to have to go in here and turn all of these here. Let me swap everything over so I don't have to worry about doing it later. Because I'm lazy. And then I'll go to bed. Swapping all the auctions over to buy it nows. All the leftovers. Because it 100% will not allow you to transfer auctions It'll just cut them out and put them in your inactive. Why is my phone vibrating so much? Good Lord. What's this thing doing? Instagram notifications. Buy it now. Edit. Bin. All right. I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. We have got some pretty solid payments going out to a few artists coming Tuesday, since Monday is a holiday and the banks are closed. So I definitely appreciate all the support for the Golden Hive Gallery. We should have some more in the next week or two. I don't know whose or when. I know Tim's sending in some absolute bangers at some point soon. We got a couple other artists that are jumping on the wagon, and they'll be sending in some pretty fantastic art. And we will see how it goes going forward. We should have the really, really big unveiling of the new sketch cards for the Golden Hive Gallery, probably within the next month would be my guess. Just got to wait for them to, got to get that quote, pay for them, and get them printed out and everything. Not excited about that payment, but it's got to happen. And Honey Jars coming in almost 1 month. We'll be setting that out. Get ready to see some marketing on Instagram for the Honey Jars. It's going to be a lot of posts coming out. Volume 4 of the Honey Pots hopefully will be into full work by next weekend, shipping everything out, getting that set up. Got a lot to go on it. But yeah, make sure you bookmark all those coming up streams. Anybody on YouTube, absolutely pop over to Whatnot so you can bookmark some of these streams. I realize I haven't spoke to anybody on YouTube tonight, but that's because I was lazy and I totally forgot to bring it up. And I will catch y'all again. I don't know if I'm going to get on tomorrow night. I'm off Monday, but we'll see how it works out. There's a chance I might jump on for an hour or two while I package. Who knows? We'll raid over to somebody for the 3 in here. I got to find the right buttons. Who's on? Oh, MZ's on. Let's go check out the MZ.